Again, clarify, front wheels need to be on A, so you're not going into that D. You don't want to be in that D. We'd rather you're a bit wider than inside. We will be deducted for that. Clip 2, we want you as wide as possible. There's like multiple lines there. If you're on the A line that's painted on, that's a good line. There is a black line round it, and we're giving extra cheeky points for flair for being out there. So we do want you as wide as possible. Obvious through 3 and 4. Quite a few people are coming off 4
Max Bank,
like
no.
B and C line, so make sure you're wide there. And saying stay out at 5 for, you know, as deep and wide as you can. There are people coming away a little bit early and losing a few points there. Clip 7, it's the awkward one. I think you can, I can gather, you can see it better as a driver than what we can. All we can judge from is the barriers and the cone, and we kept the cone in the same place. The cone is not the clip, it's sort of central to both. And saying 8, we only deducted a couple of cars, so a few people straightening up there a little bit. So make sure you stay on angle and sort of drift past that.
Okay, so it's battle day now. The morning after, of course. We've just been for the briefing. The judges explained what they want to see from the lead and the chase car. So for the first 2 hours today, it's practice, try and find a good chase, sort of, 3 to 4 out of 5 chase that I can put in somewhat consistently and find the lead from yesterday. Take it one battle at a time, see if we can make it into the top 8. I think that'll be a good result for this weekend. So I'm gonna go out for practice now. Just been through the levels of the car, oil, water and stuff. Seems okay, so yeah. Go and do some practice and see you guys before the battles.
Down there, so up next is Alex
Simone's his first qualifying run yesterday. Jesus, where did that come from?
He is absolutely on it.
As against
brilliant the last one.
Where's the roller school here?
Oh! And we got hit! Oh,
then I would say that's not safe.
that is unsafe. Smashed it.
Oh.
Get in the car. Is the car on fire?
No, I think he might have snapped a tyre or something. Rory! International recovery, maybe? No?
Yeah.
I thought it turned as well.
He's calling yeah.
Oh.
Round of applause, everybody. So, right, Shang, Phil.
Right, that's the end of the day here. I lost in top 32 with a mechanical failure. So yeah, lower control arm snapped. My top 32 battle. I drove 50 laps this weekend. Somehow that's when it happened. I was on the bank and it just snapped and pulled me around. So, unlucky. Good excuse to upgrade, I guess. But yeah, I'm happy, qualified well. I had a decent lead line sorted out. Need to work on my chasing. It's not like in the sim, it's a lot more difficult to nail the timings in real life. So I need to see if I can get a little bitch up here and we can practice back-to-back runs, lead and chase. I think that would be really good, and it'd be good for him to get some driving in as well. So yeah, we're gonna try and pack up, move this somehow, because obviously this wheel doesn't turn. So we'll see how that goes, and Neil will probably have a hard time getting this back to the shop, but we'll work on it in the next couple of months. Next round is February, so we've got some time to fix it until then. Whether I'm driving this or the RX-8, time will tell, I guess. But overall, great progression from last round, qualified, so good stuff. So we're gonna have a shower, go into Edinburgh Christmas market, get some drinks in, warm up, and yeah. Right, so it's the day after. We've just come to the car to drop some stuff off. The boys are currently cleaning up after the weekend. The old girl has suffered a bit of a failure. Stu was saying potentially just one of the ball joints. We did notice that when you tighten these wheels up, they moved forwards and backwards a lot, so the bushes were shot, but I didn't expect them to just fail, so probably my fault. Could have done some preventative maintenance between round 1 and 2. We did have some work done to the car, put the seat in and correct the harnesses, the placement, and a few bits and bobs, but it was one of those it'll be alright type thing, but it wasn't, and it cost us dearly. Probably had the worst time possible as well, because if it happened Friday or Saturday we probably could have fixed it, but in the middle of a battle it's not going to happen. So looking pretty dirty, but it's a good car. So that's the track the day after. It's a really cool place. I think it's really good. It's a small track, but it's very good for proximity training and chasing and just sort of nailing your lines. It's obviously Scotland, so it's wet a lot of the time, so it's also easy on the cars and, you know, cheap in terms of tyres and everything else. I get what the hype is about this place. It is definitely a bit of a mecca for drifters. So yeah, we'll be back obviously in February, but maybe even before then. I'm trying to get Mitch to come up here again. He used to have a car here, a 330 coupe, which he sold. I think they got a bit burnt out from this place. They were here every other weekend, but you can really tell in Mitch's driving how much seat time he's had and how much practice. So see if we can get him up here in the new year, do some practice, and yeah, that's it for this weekend. It's been quite a long one. It was quite difficult to get up here. We missed our flight originally, had to book a flight the morning after. It's quite an expensive ordeal, but you know, you're in for a penny, in for a pound. So I'm happy I did well in qualifying at least and got a decent bit of seat time, because it was an expensive one, but in the end I think it was worth it. We'll go and explore Edinburgh for a bit today and hopefully have a good time until it's time to fly back home. So yeah, thanks for joining us on this one. We'll be back next week for another video, and I'll see you all then. Peace.